Hello and welcome to the 10th episode of my Devblog from Will Glow the Wisp. Currently I'm testing something which might cause a little bit of lag. I changed the settings in my project to use the bloom instead of what I did before is using predefined blur or bloom effects basically, which goes a little bit on the performance side but makes stuff more easier for me. The only problem is that my development PC is not that great, so I might experience a little bit of lag. I tried to work around it a little bit. I hope that will not cause any bugs. Anyway, so I just wanted to mention that right from the start, so you guys know. Yeah, so what is this devblog all about? Like most of you probably will already know, but this devblog will always give you a status report of the game I'm working on, Will Glow the Wisp, which you see here, where you basically are a small Will the Wisp flying around the world and trying to escape from this magical prison you are in currently. So as you can see here, this is we are already deeper in the game. What I do is I play this game while I'm talking about it, which sometimes might cause me, because the game is not easy, to stutter a little bit because I need to concentrate. So this level I built the week before last week, which I call Bullet Hell, which is basically an escalation of all the mechanics I had before, and I died. Which is an escalation of all the mechanics I had before. You could also see this level already in the article I wrote last week, because last week, instead of releasing a video, I did an article because I did not really have enough to talk about. I think I will do this in the future like this anyway, if I don't have that much to talk about, because I think it's nicer for the audience and also better for me, because it doesn't take that much effort to do an article than to do a video. So anyway, as you saw here, the escalation of the mechanics was done, which is basically the hardest level for now. I'm not sure if this will stay. This is very early development still, so the order of the levels and also how hard it will get is not yet set in stone. Anyway, so currently what I'm doing is what I'm doing after this level is to introduce a new behavior basically, or a new mechanic, which is an enemy. This enemy, as you can see, is the first time you encounter something that will actively chase you. It will not go too close, because like the way you kill an enemy is to fly into it, and so he will try to keep his distance but shoot you. So that is the basic behavior of the enemy. He shoots in a fixed pattern, so he always goes like choo choo choo, as you can hear. Yeah, so the entire enemy thing I needed to do from scratch. I did it last week already, started with it. You could also see it in my article, but now he's flying around and doing all that stuff. So yeah, what you need to do is to kill him, you need to fly into him. It's usually easiest to dash through him, because flying into him is also possible, but a little bit harder. Yeah, so as you can see here, the level is finished. Oh, by the way, what I did not say before, here was before an obstacle to block the way. The problem I have right now, so the problem right now for me is that I don't know how I will introduce the persons to this, to the possibility to kill the enemies. I actually want them to kill the enemies all the time, because I think it's part of the level, the obstacles basically, to get through them like this. So I think currently what I'm doing is I'm blocking the exit until you can have killed all enemies in the level. I'm not sure if I will keep that. Maybe I will need to explain it a little bit better, because there's currently no explanations about this whatsoever. But anyway, yeah. So the next level here, what I did is basically I went a little bit deeper with the enemies. I hope I can do this with the lag I'm currently experiencing, because this level is actually not that easy. As you can see here, the enemy is behind obstacles, so he's basically integrated into the world right now. And what you need to do is you need to... Whoa, I did not get him. You need to kill him. Now I will get him. Yes. And here you can see it also. The obstacle lifting up, so you can get through because you killed the enemy. and now you can fly to the exit for the goal and finish the level off. Yeah, so this is just a quick introduction of enemies inside the levels. What I'm doing here now is just giving you multiple enemies and some drop down stuff, which is also an interesting way to do it. Like currently the enemies getting not hit by the drop downs and not trying to avoid them. I think I will keep it like that. I'm not sure if it's a good or a bad thing, but it's like a lot of effort, and I think the gameplay is interesting in both. Anyway, so I think it's fine. As you can see, I'm a little bit. I played this already a little bit, so I can go through this stuff very quickly. What I also wanted to mention, maybe right here, the thing, the breaks and the time warps will probably get cut from the game. So if you are a long time viewer or listener, however you want to call it, you know that the game currently has 4 mechanics for the player. You can fly around like this, you can dash as you saw already a couple of times, you can brake, which is this. It will zoom in and make everything, make the Will Glow the Wisp go slower, which is one of the cuts, and you have a time warp, like, yeah. As you can see here, it will basically jump you back in time for a couple of seconds. These mechanics I don't use that often. It's kind of hard for me to integrate them into the game, and so I figured I probably will cut them. The brake is even like kind of redundant because you can just fly in the opposite direction, which is not the same as a brake, but it's very similar. So I think I will cut them for the alpha version, which I'm currently working on. So right here we have another enemy, a new one, which is basically I call him a melee enemy, which is not quite true, but anyway. So he will always try to keep his distance to you, so that the stuff will kill you. It's currently I still have problems with them getting into corners. I'm not sure if that's a bad thing though, because I think the enemies themselves are quite hard to hit. And so this enemy actually is kind of easy. Like if I do it like this, you see here, he actually starts flying away more quickly. If you put him into a corner like here, he will not move at all anymore, I think, yes. And so you can just very easily kill him. If that's going to stay, I don't know, but that's currently what it is. Like I said, currently here in this phase, what I'm doing is I'm introducing a couple of new mechanics to go deeper into the mechanics later. So since for the I want to talk quickly, so I break the game. Since I what I wanted to say. Yeah, so currently I'm thinking about around 20 levels. I currently have 19 levels after this update now. I think I may be letting it like this. Maybe I do one more. But what I wanted to do for the alpha version is also to give people an impression of all the mechanics that will be coming. I'm not sure if, like I said before, if everything will stay the same. Maybe I will go deeper with the enemies before, having more longer levels already. But right now I already introduced a new mechanic. Like I said, I'm not sure if this stuff will stay, but the new mechanic is a new enemy type, which is not really a new mechanic anyway. So this is the first time that this enemy will be put into a real level, basically, not just so you can fiddle around with it. So what you need to do is, I hope I can do this in the lag, you need to get through here, and then the enemy will fly towards you, and you just have to kill him. So basically the only difference from before is that you cannot get directly to him, but you have to navigate around an obstacle before, which makes the enemy like a lot harder. I had first before, I'm dying this. What I had first before this, at the beginning of this level, or when I created this level, I had a blinking obstacle here at the top, but I found it to be too hard to first get through here, and then you need to be able to dash through the blinking stuff while he's always getting closer. It was like just a little bit hard. Oh, I was really lucky there. So now I will kill them. The gate will open and I will have more lag. Yeah, anyway, so the problem right now with the lagging, I really don't know what to do about it, because the PC I have here doesn't have a graphic card, so all the stuff is running on the CPU. Anyway, so I will. For now it's fine. Maybe I will do the recordings in the future on my other PC, which is a lot stronger, and then I will not have the problem. I'm not sure if like the entire stuff should be switchable or if I will change it, but what I wanted to say about the bloom stuff that I did, the really good thing about it is that basically everything has now the glow, which I actually think is better or works better for this game. Because before it was like not really consistent, and now everything is really consistent, and I actually like the look a lot better now than before. It's not a huge difference. Anyway, so but when we're talking about looks, maybe I should talk about some people, because I've got some really nice feedback from people, and I want to mention that I will be working on this. So for the alpha version I was talking before, the next thing I will probably do, maybe create one more level anyway, but the things that really need to be done is some polish stuff, which is on the one hand, let me check what his name was. Copper AMA told me that I think that was on Reddit. I think yes, that was on Reddit. So Copper AMA on Reddit told me that in the bullet hell level that you saw before, I was always moving just like up down like this, and he had problems kind of following the player himself, or differentiating the player from the trail. So he didn't really know where it was. He said it might be just a resolution problem, and it might be, but I still think it's a valid point, which I can easily fix. I will probably change the entire player anyway, doing a real particle system, because it's like the only thing that's not. The player itself is just a sprite, not a particle system. It doesn't look as interesting like as an enemy. So I probably will change that, and what I will also do then is probably do a color change over time, so that the later the color gets, so basically the far up back in the trail, the color will change to either lighter or darker, probably darker, basically kind of fading out. Yeah, so that's probably what I will do, but I will have to check that. The entire particle system on the player was like one of the first things I did, and I think I got a lot better already in the particle system. I'm kind of trained with it right now. The particle system I'm using is Particle Playground 3 right now, I think. So that's good. Another thing about colors, a guy from IndieDB from the last video actually gave me some really nice feedback about that I really should change the color from level to level, basically, so that you have, he suggested for the obstacles, but what I'm currently thinking is changing the color from level to level, like not in a huge way, but like in a slight way, and also having the colors inside the level vary a little bit, which I will probably write some code for this, so that I don't have to do it by hand, which will do an overall progression and inside smaller changes, so that I can that not everything looks just the same everywhere. Like I said before, this is not final, so this is a polish step I had planned anyway, but I still think it's a really like I didn't have planned it like this exactly. Like he gave me the idea for how to do it. I just knew that I needed to change the coloring and stuff, because it is a little bit boring. That much is clear. So that I want to change for the alpha as well. And the last thing then that I really want to do for the alpha is add a good looking menu and UI stuff, because that's currently not available. Cutting the mechanics is another thing I need to do, and also I have currently a problem with the explanations you saw in maybe other videos are also blurred now, which I don't like. I have already a workaround for this, so I will fix that as well. So this level actually now here is the 19th level, which is currently the last one, and it's really hard. I don't know if I can do it with like... It is already a hard one, I think, yes. So this part is actually not that hard right now. That's fine. Oh. This part, like, that's just a melee enemy behind a blinking obstacle, which I think is fine. I actually had this level like a lot more difficult in the beginning, and I needed to tune it down time after time after time again. So right now this is already a little bit more tricky, but still fine. But the thing that happens after you dash through here, oh, why did I die? I didn't see it. I hope it was a lag and nothing else. Yeah, so wait, I will go through this quickly, kill that guy. Now, like, this level gets longer, which... What's going on? There's a bug, I think. Oh, I changed... I created a bug again. Yes, I know what I did. So I think I cannot finish this level right now. Anyway, so, but this level is anyway currently pretty hard, so I'm not sure if I could have done it. Maybe I can fix it like this, yeah. So, I hope I will not die now, so I can show you the level still. No, I cannot. Like, the bug is too... Like, what there's currently a problem I already worked around with Particle Playground, is when I'm sometimes in some levels when basically if the particle system is out of the view of the player, it will disable itself, and sometimes if I have it enabled, the particles will spawn for a split second directly with the player. And my current workaround for this is just to set the time when it starts so high, or the range where it starts so high that it actually never happens. For the purpose of this video, I downscaled the resolution, the stuff of this, because I wanted to get some performance improvement, which will which this does. It doesn't give great performance improvement, so that's why I ignored it before. But currently, like, if I'm going up right now, the out of view stuff will enable, and there will always be particles at my position, which is like kind of bad. I don't know how to work around this. Maybe I should contact the guy from Particle Playground so he can give me feedback, but you already saw basically the entire level, so maybe I can go quickly through this. I cannot finish the level really, but I can basically almost finish it. So actually the next thing here, it doesn't look that difficult, but but it actually is. It's a lagging as well. So what happens in the end here is that I basically, this is the first time I combine both of the enemies. Which is the melee enemy and the shooting enemy, and actually it gives a really interesting thing, because I actually think it's really hard to follow multiple patterns, and every time I need to do that, it actually makes the game extremely hard. So I kind of think I need to be really aware of that when I do that. But yeah, so basically that's all that happens, is that... Oh, come on, kill him. Yes, so what I need to do now is kill that one, and then I'm fine. Maybe I can do it. That's, yeah, I would have gotten him. I think you see the point, like, that was the bug again. So as you saw there, I can actually hide this stuff away so you can better see my logo. I should have prepared this before. I'm really bad at this stuff, so I will do this now. But basically the combination of both of these enemies is actually more difficult than I first thought. So I really needed to tune down the level. Like, I had like a lot more enemies there and a lot more combinations, and it was like really hard. I did it. I did get it done at some point, but what's going on? Why is this so big here? What's going on here? That's interesting. 21 gigabytes. Wow, it's crazy. Yeah, so see, there's the logo. I had to tune down the level. As I said, I will fix. I will actually do this in the podcast right now. I will fix the this bug right now, and maybe I can show you the entire thing in the Unity editor, so I can just finish the level, so you guys see actually what's going on, and then I can also fix the problem for later, so I don't forget. But basically that's the entire level. As you can see here, we are already in the level, but I will fix just in a second now the problem I had. I set this from 250 to 150, and now if I do this, hit apply, so it's everywhere. This is Unity prefab stuff. And play the level here. It should be fine now. It also will not lag as much anymore because the resolution is... Oh crap, that was bad. It's because everything is now very much smaller, so that's fine. Wait, kill that one, come on. By the way, as you can see in the editor, you will never hear music. That's because the music is instantiated at the very beginning. So now I cannot talk right now because this is a little bit difficult. As you can see, I'm not dying when I go off here. Ah, come on! Ah, come on! Like I said, it's actually more difficult than you first imagined, because like, if you have one, it's kind of fine, but then you need to kill all of these things in a row, and like actually that makes it kind of difficult. But I think the level overall is in a fine difficult space right now, or I hope at least. Come on, kill him. Yes, nice. So I just need to get through him. Ah, I'm so bad. As I said, I'm not sure if this level is too hard. I think it's fine, but we will see once you guys are actually testing this stuff. Maybe I should not show this off, how I'm dying constantly. Yeah, I kind of want to do this level again. Like, it should not be that hard. I actually did it a couple of times. Okay, now I will kill this one first. Because it's usually easier to kill this one first. And then just kill that one as you... how you do it usually. Because the shooting enemy is the harder enemy. So I basically am through the level now. The gate opened and I'm finished. That's the only thing. That's everything I have right now. So, as I said before, what I still need to do is obviously I need to fix the problems with the UI, or polish the UI, doing a couple of iterations of coloring and stuff. But basically it's more or less only polish. Maybe I will do another level, but currently I'm thinking I will not, because this is like a really hard level, so it's a great point to stop. Like, I don't know if it's really hard, we will see, but for me it's not the easiest level, let's say it like this. And yeah, so I think that's all for now. As I always say, please leave comments, guys. I'm really happy. Like, thanks again to Copper AMA and K Furman, by the guy, or Furman, K and then Furman, I don't know how to pronounce this, and was the guy on IndieDB who was telling me about the color progression stuff. Yes, so as I said, I think the alpha is getting closer. I actually made quite a good progress and I'm pretty happy with the game. I'm obviously a little bit scared to giving it out to the public, because people might hate the game or I don't know, find that it's not fun, or I don't know, like we will see what people say about the game, I guess in a couple of weeks maybe. I don't know, like I'm not good in predicting how long it will take. I will just see if I missed anything I wanted to talk about, because I have a little list always. No, but that's basically all. I think I hope you enjoyed the episode as always. Please, 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 if you would be so kind, like us on Facebook, or comment on IndieDB, Reddit, or anywhere I posted, because it really helps me making the game better, and it's really good to see that people actually care about the game, even if it's that you don't like it. Like, obviously I would prefer if you would like it, but it's always good to have feedback of any kind, as long as it's not just that I should kill myself or something. But actually I have never experienced that for now. I'm afraid of that, but it actually never happened yet. I guess after this episode I will get stuff like this, because the internet will not let it stand like this. Anyway, so as I said, I hope you enjoyed it. Like Will Glow the Wisp on Facebook, comment on Reddit, IndieDB, Showcrate, wherever you are finding this. Follow me on YouTube, by the way. If you guys want to always get updated with the videos, follow me on YouTube. If you want to see everything, like Facebook or Twitter is a good option. Twitter, you can also find me at Keyboard Samurai, and the Samurai with an Y in the end. Yeah, so thanks again for listening and have a nice week. Bye.